secret.
Okay.
I got it!
What was that?
It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you... Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
What's that?
I got it!
Oh,
In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the Seed of Despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, and that nourishment is hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a...
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing...
If you would what I... You see, by taking away your memories, of course that hope merely existed to be...
How could taking away some...
And plus...
Is that so? All you've been able to... The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this, that is why we took your memories. So that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most, but it's not enough. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your so just like crazy. Then hurry up and tell us. Okie dokie. I'd like for you to...
You mean... So something really did happen?
Now are you interested? See? Behold! Though this is the outside world... Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something.
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it. That world is lost. If you can't remember,
Better kick I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more. For the final class...
oh no.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die!
I don't know.
What the fuck happened outside?
What? want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything, this is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have?
I don't know, bro. Bro, what do we...
Come on, bitches! Remember or die!
I don't...
What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering? If nobody can remember, this is the
That?
end for all
No
of
one can
us.
be that.
What other choice do we have?
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Oh god, we don't...
Nobody can remember anything.
Yes, I was right!
Actually, she might remember. The other token. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't.
I see. Then even if one personality's forgotten...
What do you say, Toko?
Are you tough? No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on.
Da, 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 da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer. Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What?
The video that's playing.
Who the hell are you?
Oh,
Oh, nice to meet you.
nice.
That's enough! Just look at the
Aye, aye.
Well,
I don't have all the details, but of course it does!
Then you remember all the
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. Oh my god, she's...
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, mister?
Tragic.
Oh no!
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or... But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking...
is...
The world's been destroyed, get it?
destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, it was so big and so bad. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in...
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't.
Okay, that's it. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
But how can the world just end? It's the world.
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous. I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family? So, no matter what
did not-
you get the right answer. Anyway, like I was...
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority.
No.
You must learn your place, pet.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Dude, he's literally one of my favorite characters in the whole game. He cannot.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember?
Hold on. There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it.
Huh?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
What? 2 years ago? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
True.
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
He's silent too.
I got it!
Oh, that was right.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No. Nope. No. I mean, no matter. Seriously? This routine.
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely...
I don't remember the last. That's not.
True. Oh God. No. This music means we don't have that much time. Walker. Talking about group photo. Photo of Kyo.
2 years worth of memories.
Oh my.
I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted.
I don't want to believe it, but I know this.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years?
Dude.
Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted.
I don't know.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's I mean, I haven't gone to heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just...
No!
Plus, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so
2 years. I could never lose.
We've been living here for hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just
Surreal.
What?
How freaking old?
Everyone's so
2 years. I could never lose.
We've been living here for hell no! I mean, I haven't gone heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is
How did I?
Plus, how freaking old?
Everyone's so
Okay,
2
wait.
years. I could never lose.
We've been living here for hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Oh,
No, it's wrong.
all I could hear is just no. That's right.
Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name?
I found it in the locker room on the second, if you don't mind. Could you take a look?
Sure, whatever you want.
Wuzza, is that
It's kinda similar. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember. No.
It looks like you actually did attend class, but somehow...
Lies!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
and whose pocketbook is
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here. Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, and once you've forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing.
Actually, never mind.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourself!
Figure out where your memories come apart.
I got it! The moment I lost my memory. Can't think of any time other than... when I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was so...
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers, and your sense of time got all messed up because I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof, gone. Which means, of course,
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other.
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends, and it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so.
What?
Once your school life here, it's only natural that I.
So, since I love you guys so much, how about the idea we came up with as the Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school life. During that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of... And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What? The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. It was none of those. Despair is contagious, you know. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into...
in other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors.
Oh, hello.
The members of the 78th class of
Hold on.
Hope's Peak
Okay.
Academy were the only ones left.
I'm right now just playing Danganronpa.
And then, something super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into... That's right! It was transformed into...
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that...
I got it!
Yeah, it would be the enemy of
Could
school.
only have been
Hello? Yeah?
headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay. I'm just playing Danganronpa. No, I'm just playing Danganronpa right now.
He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us.
Yeah, I know. The orange is there upside down.
That's why he asked us to make
Yeah,
that promise.
I can most of them. Room tour. I don't know why I said that again.
To say that we were willing to live.
No.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope,
Oh god.
that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter became a cave. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Let us live, so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So
Oh,
I
God.
thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
What did you think? Sad. Wait.
Now I understand. You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the
What
end,
did he just
I was
say?
able to give them the final
This is the most
despair.
weirdest
Death.
thingy that was
You just used us?
No.
To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also...
Hey, the cat got some swag.
Right? So it's like...
Give and take?
No.
You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason
Right
I chose
now.
you guys to... I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together.
I'm trying to look what my friend said.
classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie.
That
I
is
just
so
figured you
disturbing.
despaired
What
and
is
you
my
already
friend
found out a friend had
saying?
betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right?
What is that cat?
So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth,
Look
right?
at that stuff that my friend just said.
Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
No.
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial.
Don't friggin' hot block
To
it.
solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly
Oh god, the dog!
How would you react? What would you do?
See?
Whoa,
Discovering
that's
the truth doesn't necessarily lead
monkey
to a sense
eat
of
donuts.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless.
Videos on fantastic.
I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? We've been murdering each other? For nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right?
Why
We
is
get it
the
already.
knife?
Don't help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? How delightful.
Oh my god,
We've never witnessed
I
such a
absolutely love
travesty
this server.
firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging
The Castle
doesn't
Crusher
work on
server.
me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but
The
there's
Castle
no real
Crusher
reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Why is he just ascending? No.
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself,
Right now.
so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
What is he telling the
Until
whole
you see
way?
it with your own eyes. Truth
What
is
happened to
also
him?
one another. In other words,
What
you're
happened to the
unlike
freaking
Schrodinger's
blue
cat
knight?
right now. Is that what you're saying?
Bro.
If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Why does his
That's
brother do
funny
this?
as shit.
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple. You stole our
The
memories.
best to make
Invented
chocolate
reasons
cake.
for us to do it.
That's what I
You
just
pushed us
got.
all into a corner.
1 grams sugar, 3 eggs, 1
Certainly
grams
have a
flour,
talent for causing
50
the
grams
fight, don't
cocoa,
you? That must be your
One
hope,
tablespoon
huh?
of baking powder.
But we don't have much
One
time left to keep
tablespoon
up this banter.
of vanilla
We have to draw things to a
extract.
close soon.
I do not know why
What do you mean?
sent it that, bro.
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did
Yeah.
you?
I'm back.
I do not know why he sent
Since
that.
this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
The how to make chocolate cake.
You guys so full of hope, and me so full
No,
of despair.
the
I
message of how to
decided
make a
have you
chocolate
vote
cake.
Which one will be punished?
Oh.
If even one of you votes to
away.
punish Hope, well then, I'll
Chad,
consider
you need
that
a
a
group
win
in Discord.
and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
It's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you still got the upper hand in all this.
Okay, I'm joining the stream.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves,
Back
right?
rooms.
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here
Why
till
did-
you
why
grow
is
old
there
and die.
web
No
to
fighting,
go?
no killing. That's your
Clash
punishment.
Royale.
Wait, where's Webtoon?
We
It's
just...
right.
Is it that?
We'd have to just live here?
And yeah, I know I
They
have
should
to
let us
now,
live.
but I have a.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and
This is like in
punish
my
me
Discord box.
and make your way to the outside world.
My
Enter
messages.
a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'll likely be dead within a day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Why did
What
you
are you saying?
down like
So no
download
matter
Gacha
what,
Life,
we're
bro?
doomed.
I don't know.
Wait a sec!
think
I just got hit with an inspiration
She
bomb!
like also that's why my
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna
I'm
dig
actually
that at all.
surprised that. Wait, you should play the back rooms.
Here's what'll happen.
wait,
One
can I
of
say
you
something?
will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment.
What?
You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
This is my
And
friend.
I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down. Makoto, you're up.
Do you think you would be 50?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished,
Hey yo!
then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No! That's not it!
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough.
So, who do you think's gonna get...
No one! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with.
It's time for the final vote. And your stupid life.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
Touch my neck.
By the way, thanks to the air. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all of you will have to go into the world.
I think I have to take hope.
So, will you just die?
I think I have to use the
Look
bullet.
at this one, look at this one.
Yeah, I think I have to use hope.
We won't give up.
Did you
As
see
long as
that one?
there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
Okay, wait.
Don't lose hope now.
I am.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. Moving forward, right? So even if I want to keep on living, I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me.
I think his ass cheeks are goddamn
The whole
speakers.
fortune-telling thing doesn't matter.
Alright, we gotta use the hope
We
bullet.
won't give up. As long
Look at
as
this.
there's hope,
Look at
we'll
this.
never give up.
If I were to die,
What the frick, bro?
I'm concerned that this man is gay. Oh, look at
that would be
this
the
one.
end of hope.
I decided to have
By the way, the arrow, the only reason we're is thanks to the air.
don't lose hope
Cock.
I've
I
been
have
thinking about
some
all
other
this,
games. Oh, this is the newest game I
and I
got.
was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
Laka, you just got
You
beat
only
by
get stronger by taking adversity by the
fucking new
horns.
cage. Fucking
Confront that
monkey.
thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. Which is why
Big cock.
I've made up my mind.
Don't listen to me. I don't
We
know.
won't give up.
Big
As
cock.
long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If
I'm
I
gonna
were
fight
to
an
die,
old man.
that would be the end.
I decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all been.
Dance. I'm dancing. I just killed him by dancing.
I don't care
Did
either
I just
way.
kill him by dancing? What the hell?
Actually, I may not look like.
Dance. Dance and tango. Watch me.
No matter what, Master has to come along with
Ow.
us.
Dance and
We
tango always
won't give
works.
up. As long
Told
as there's
you.
hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
It's called
The
bloody
only reason is thanks to the say whatever
bloody
you want. If I die.
backstabbers.
In other words, the communal life you've all. All of
This
you will have
dance.
to leave. You'll have to
This
go into the world
dance.
outside.
This dance. I'm dead.
Hope now.
Let's go, you faggot
What's the
monkey.
matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me.
Stab me. You know what? Come
Never
here.
even crossed my mind that but don't misunderstand me. I just have to keep my word. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory...
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never
This is
give
music
up.
that I
If
know.
I were to die, that would be the end.
Look at
I
it.
decided.
By the
Look
way,
at
the
Okay.
Look at
Oh, I've seen this.
The only reason is thanks to the
Yeah.
say whatever you want. I've made my decision. If I die, the purifiers will. In other words, the communal life you've all been. I can keep on living.
I'm gonna.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world
I'm
outside.
gonna
I already said I would claim the map.
So,
then
what do you
leave you
just die?
behind.
Don't lose hope now.
Bro, what's the point of the coins if you can't even buy
I
anything?
didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if
Bada,
they just
bada,
connected
bada,
my blood,
biddy, biddy, biddy.
there's one
And
thing
I
I
can
am
hold
sure
up.
of.
Sad.
He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain
I don't play
why
that much
exactly.
Clash Royale, to be honest.
Just because we
Thank
don't
you.
actually know
You're not like
anything.
the type of person for it.
No.
never
See,
mind.
I don't play that much.
So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this
So this
school
big
because you
cock.
had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different... You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to
What the hell
confront
is
despair
this? Look at
without
this.
ever giving up. And if that's true,
Look
I
at this
think
one.
we could call you The ultimate hope.
What the hell are you?
Well, ultimate hope has been added to your
With your stupid faces, the stupid things you
I don't even know what I just.
It's all so uncool, so unhip.
Dude Epic versus AI. I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but I still.
Let's fight little boy. Let's fight
Fight him.
little boy.
All right, moment of truth.
Let's get him some more.
You suck.
Oh my god, look at how he
So
goes.
uncool.
This reminds me of the goblins from Battle Talents. Or is it just me?
Hope is a joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna just fireball.
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
Come here, suck my nuts.
Despair. You suck. What do you want? So uncool. You're unbearable. Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Oh my
Would you
god,
like
the
to
knights.
die?
The knights are really hard to take out.
You're
Ow,
gross.
my back.
Suffer from
I just felt
despair.
a random crack.
Everything is pointless.
7 plus of my nuts.
Suffer from despair.
7 plus nuts. That's your nuts when cold or when it's easy or not sick on your nuts. We don't talk about nuts.
Oh, the final! I was at 1 HP! Oh god!
About
That was the most scariest
I
thing.
refuse to give up. I
we
refuse to
don't
get
talk about
bored.
some of my
I
nuts.
refuse to throw it all away.
We don't talk about
I
some of my
refuse
nuts.
to despair. Because all I have
Oh my
going
God.
for me
You
is
see
the
that?
desire to
That's
keep moving
666.
forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Yeah! We finished the last class trial! I don't care what rank!
I know.
This was one of the hardest
We just gotta
trials.
pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready
What
to
game
go.
are you gonna play?
Let's put an end to
Good
these
question.
trials. Put it with our own hands.
Well, Junko. Goodbye.
Boner. What is the randomest words you hear? Boner. Hey, watch me do one of the hardest modes ever.
Okay.
I lost?
I'm the best at this game.
What the heck? Well, that's totally the best! So this is despair. And now True despair. And now True Huh?
Anyway,
Totally the best!
Not possible. Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay.
hey. However,
No. There's one last thing. It's fine.
it can't be.
Stop it! How many times do I have to tell you? Don't get in my way!
Finally,
How
Junko's dying.
despair of death feels.
TikTok.
It's so
Even a tenth of this
I'm not gonna
despair.
trick you.
Even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment.
Well,
Oh, look. Where's.
final class started Junka Machine Life at Hope Speak Academy. It was all over. Chapter 6, Ultimate Pain, Ultimate Suffering, and Ultimate Despair, Ultimate... Well, are we free? I've been playing before. They showed off the media.
Right there. Look at this.
When we left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door of the door. Wait, I almost fell. Okay. But in the end,
Hey. Makoto.
what do you do the honors? Okay. If I awakened by Kyoko's words, I took the object we took in until the moment of her death.
Can you watch this?
Wait. But is that really it? Is that really...
If, on the other hand, you just...
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside.
In other words...
But...
It's true.
Yes.
My beautiful scissors!
That's enough.
Anyway...
But...
You're serious?
As Ally, peaceful as we were, remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I close on like... Okay.
In other words... Am I wrong?
You got it!
Hey.
Okay.
Could it be... How about that? Woo!
Makoto.
But what can we do? There's a few of us. Welp, this is the end.
Guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told?
You know how much I hate being annoyed. But if something does come, I can't guarantee I'll actually bother.
I don't know why, but I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
Looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward, with hope in my heart. Okay, wait, since I have hope, I can show the courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. Okay.
It's not a video, just a video.
Okay.
They're getting put into a group chat.
Oh no. Darn it, hope. Okay. Finally, Trigger Heavy Havoc has been completed! Woo! Finally. Oh my god. Woo! Oh my god. This game is really fun. I'm gonna do the second version, I think. I don't want to watch the credits. Monaco.
Interesting. Things are getting like I said, I am Monaco, and I am your headmaster.
He's alive!
Thrills, chills, kills!
What is...
Ta-da!
What is school mode? Wait.
Are you for real?
Wait.